Okay, Darin Scheff here again. How do I get my kid to play music part two? Because I left a couple things out and I wanted to let you know. Um, like even in our own family, well, I'll just say growing up as a kid, I loved music. My brother loved music. And there was something about it. All of our friends that loved music, we had to get together with them and we had to play. We lived it and we breathed it. I mean, it's what we did. We had the rock posters in our rooms, Kiss, Elton John, everybody else, man, Foghat, you name it. Late 60s, early 70s, man, is when it all started coming together. And we loved music. We had to do it. There was no ifs, ands, or buts. Nobody prodded us. Nobody said, here's your instruments, man. We made things, man. I played drums, man. I had a drum set that probably was 3 different drum sets with like every crazy imaginable. It was a Frankenstein set, man. Just all kinds of crazy stuff. Weird little bongos that lit up that my grandfather gave me, and my God, man, I added those to my drum set. I wanted the biggest drum set I could have, and I had like 2 or 3 different brands, and I mixed them together, and you just did it. You wanted to be a rock star. You wanted to, and we all switched off on those instruments. We played them all, and how did we learn how to play them? We taught each other. Me and my brother taught each other everything, pretty much. I'd get on those drums and play something. He'd be like, what are you doing there? And I'd just show him. He'd do it, and I'd go, or vice versa, What are you playing on that bass? What are you playing on that guitar, He'd try and show me, And so that's where we learned. People go, where'd you learn music? We learned by playing it. We'd listen with our ears. We lift that needle up off the record. Wow, imagine that. We moved it back just a hair just to listen to it again. We didn't have digital stuff. And that didn't even bother us. We did it because we were excited. We had to figure it out, and we did it. So we taught each other. That's what we did. And then, of course, as we got older, we had other influences. There was always some really cool guys around Point Loma and Ocean Beach that were really, really great guys that were, several years older than us, maybe 2 to 4 or 5 years older than us, man, that were really killer. Oops, my hand, man, I'm sorry. That were like grooving guys, man. They were playing a little more kind of progressive, cool music, We were still listening to like FM radio, Elton John, Foghat. Not that that's not cool, it was great. But these guys were starting to listen to like Jeff Beck. Remember my friend Chris Goulart's older brother, Vic Goulart, man, this guy, he turned me on to Situation by Jeff Beck. It changed my life. It was one of those great songs. And it was like a step up from Freebird or something, you see what I'm saying? And those tunes were great. But somebody showed us, somebody taught us, and we were eager to learn. And so how do you get your kids to do that, man? That's what we were doing. There was no parent, not even my own parents, man, sitting there forcing us or prodding us. They encouraged us. Well, my mom did. My mom and dad were divorced when we were young, so my dad wasn't around to do any of that with us. But my mom was always the cheerleader, still is to this day. There's that coffee again. Anyway, so yeah. Don't you dig that lid? Look at my lid. My hair's so long and I put all this gel in there like I normally do, but it just doesn't work anymore. It just looks like freaking wires or some shit. It's just crazy. Look at that, man. It's just so long I need to go get a haircut. Even my bed head looks weird now. Anyway, oh my God. Okay, well.